Well, I sure am glad that I figured out, how to hook this up. Because when I got the new computer, I wasn't sure where all of these wires went. And then when I started connecting them to my hair, I was like, of course they go on the body.
Absolutely. Yes. I know it was the same with me. I've got all of these devices, and like, yeah, oh yeah, you can connect this one to that one, and a different source for sound and a camera and this and that. And I thought, well, since I am obviously the greatest source of power, they just go on me. And because look how great it looks. Lufthansa sparkle.
To the days when we used to travel. It's just so old fashioned and inefficient back then. Now I feel like I can be anywhere at any time.
Exactly. It's so much better. I'm telling you. I mean, how barbaric is it, first of all, to put your belongings in a bag and go somewhere and actually have to talk to people and sit in a chair that's not even your own chair. It's ridiculous. This is so much more fabulous. I've got these apps now, I mean, in the flicker of an eye, I can be in the Arctic. Look at that.
Amazing.
Our rehearsals are so much more economical.
I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
All of the philosophy that I've read all of my life, it is manifesting all around me. The shell is in Brooklyn and Boston at the same time. Magic.
We have to keep razzle dazzling the people, right? I mean, that's our main mission. We have to keep, the people need us, but there is absolutely no way that we can continue to do that. Even, before whatever this thing that's going on started, I mean, it's not like we were used to grand luxuries. We are the luxury.
I resisted for a long time, and I was nostalgic, and I was grieving, and then I realized I just needed to plug in, right?
Yes.
To find my channel, to become the channel.
That's it. Yeah. We can touch up our appearances in so many different ways. I mean, I didn't even have to put makeup on. This is just a filter.
On that note, I found this great way to cover up these bags under my eyes. Check this out. Check this out. Watch. See, you can see them very clearly, right? Now look. Gone.
That is amazing.
I think I'm gonna wear one of these every time I leave the house from now on.
I think it's a great idea.
And once upon a time, I needed to restrain myself and repress my anger and repress my emotions so that I could stay professional. But now I can just go like this. I'm sorry, was I muted?
Right, exactly.
Express everything I needed to express. And it's just, I feel so light and free.
In our field, I mean, as deliverers and messengers from the divine, we've never been recognized on this planet as people worthy of incredibly large sums of monetary value, even though we know that monetary value goes far beyond. So we're prepared for all of this. And that is why everything is just going to be great. It's all going to be so great. We're here to entertain the people. Come on in, zoom into the spaceship. We're ready to razzle dazzle. What do you need? I got the connection for it. Look, you need a connection? I got connections. Look, I've got everything. These are very valuable. I've heard about that.
All about channeling to ourselves, to the universe, to the room, to the Zoom.
I'm zooming up a storm all day, every day, trying to make $20. It's so exciting.
I see no reason to ever look back. I see no reason to, have to touch people's sweaty bodies while teaching. I mean, they can just keep their stank armpits and dirty leotards on that side of the camera,
That's right. Or getting angry at someone else for being off the music. I can't tell if they're on and off anyway, because there's that Zoom lag. Blame it on the lag. Oh, yeah, you look great. You know, I mean, yeah, your stank armpits, your leotards, music, any kind of creativity or conversation that requires actual eye contact. It was overrated before. Now I super see how overrated it is. And I mean, I feel, as you said, I feel free. I also feel, I feel plugged in.
Unison movement was just so old fashioned anyway. I think the chaos of the Zoom time lag, it's so much more of the moment where we're all together, but actually nobody has any idea what anyone else is thinking or going through. And so it actually reflects the experience of humanity, as art always does. And so this is why our endless channel is still full of possibility. We just, as you said, just need to stay plugged in. We just
staying plugged in. And I have so many plugs and connective devices. Like I even have my own little dimmer, which I haven't figured out how to connect to anything, but it also makes a fabulous stole. You know, I could do this. Look, it made a champagne glass appear. No one would really know if that's real or not. And then, how about this? What really was ever real?
Amen. Preach.
My back is really, that's something I need to figure out how to plug into. From leaning into these, you know, it's a new, I've really injured myself in a new way. I've sort of developed a new posture, but you know, maybe that's kind of cool. Maybe it's like, look at this new posture, you know, like, look at this.
I mean, yeah, I thought I was developing bags under my eyes, but they're actually just bulging eye biceps from staring at the screen.
It's sexy. I mean, it's actually, so, and maybe, you know what also is cool? Like, you know, I see this in the fashion world. People are walking around like this a lot, you know, like they're all like, yeah. So look, I'm naturally so look, with big bulging, yeah, look, that's it. Like big bulging eyes and like, yeah, you know, look, I'm so fashionable. Look at this. This is just now how we, look at that. Yeah, look. I mean, we have it. We don't even have to work.
We are so with the times.
We're so with the times.
I mean, I want to say about that dimmer, you should never dim yourself. Like, never dim yourself. But perhaps the slider part could be interesting, because you could get your thumb involved. We all have to connect what our thumbs are doing to the rest of our body. So maybe that slide could like slide you in space.
Oh, wow.
Through the space a little bit more. Yes, slide.
Oh, we're coming up with a new movement. Look at this. Wait, I feel it. Oh, but this is becoming. Wait, slide through space.
Sliding. Yes. And I think the more I initiate things with my thumbs these days.
Yeah, because, well, that's it. We don't need to initiate from our centers anymore because we don't have one.
Our thumbs now need to lead the way. Thumbs
lead the way. Our thumbs lead the way. And look, if I didn't have a thumb, I wouldn't be able to hold this champagne glass.
Such an important digit. That saddle joint, you know, the thumb has a saddle joint. It's one of the only saddle joints in the body. We should just saddle up.
Saddle it. Saddle that thumb. Saddle the thumb.
Yeah. Still.
Wait, I think that saddle might come up to the vagus nerve.
Oh! It says it channels.
What?
That's actually where this outfit came from. I was trying to trace the vagus nerve right through that sore ass muscle right there.
Sore ass muscle. Yes. Channeling the vagus nerve through the saddle joint of the sore ass muscle, which also leads to the craniosacral occipital bone outlet generator.
I do think it's lovely that, you know, we still wear shoes.
We still wear, yeah, we still wear, yeah.
I think they are a power source that we continuously need to plug into.
We do not want to lose the glamour and the power. Look at that. The glamour and the power of the heel.
Power. It's amazing.
Isolation, literally. Like now I get it, what it means to isolate. Like it's like, oh yeah, because before we used to think isolate, and then it's like, oh, you need to isolate for your health and safety. You don't need to put anything else in there. Yeah. So good. I mean, we've got so many new ideas. So we could really come up with like an isolation celebration.
I love that. I love that.
Isolate to celebrate, right? Isolation celebration.
I mean, I don't know anyone who wouldn't want us in their living room. So I think that, you know, digital is totally the way to go.
Absolutely.
Who we are and what we represent as dancers in this digital age is just so exquisite because it goes beyond the one and the zero, beyond the binary, into the messy, mossy limitlessness of our delicious champagne-infused humanity.
Now that's collaboration.